Welcome to video 3 in which we save the NBA. Yeah, the threes are a problem. Load management's a problem. They're soft. It's because we have meaningless games because you have too many games. How do we fix and cut games? We add teams. This is just video 3. Hang into this series. I'm going to go into more details. But first, today, let's talk about some of the benefits of adding those teams, creating 18 teams out of thin air. 18 teams. It's bold. Go bold or go home, I say. Imagine the economic gains. Investors will be lining up to buy a team. And the people buying team are not just going to be pencil pushers and hedge funds, although they will be. You're going to have LeBron James, probably Jackie Moon style, owning a team. You're going to have players from all sports owning and getting in on this action. The average price of an NBA team, $4.6 billion. That's $82.8 billion we have just created out of thin air. Pretty magical. How about some more ways to make money? Because we're adding 18 teams, we got to build these teams. We got to have a draft. That's going to be big money. That's going to be a big to-do. But we're not just drafting 18 teams. We're drafting all 48. Go big or go home. What are you talking about? That's right. We're going to reorganize 48 teams. Imagine the draft, imagine the TV, imagine the content, imagine the money that's going to generate, the eyeballs on that. Now, we'll say you can protect 3 players just to keep teams safe, but everybody else is going in the pool. This is going to be a big deal. Oh, you can't shake up these teams. Yes, you can. We're already shaking them up constantly. Do you follow NBA free agency? No one stays on the same team. LeBron has been everywhere. We can shake it up. We can mix it up. And imagine the content that's going to get produced and provided when we have not only just 48 teams to track, but now we've got this major draft to track. It's going to be a huge boom for the industry. It's going to affect all different parts. Imagine how social media would react to this draft, adding teams, to covering 48 teams, the jersey sales. I would even argue that we should do this thing every 4 or 5 years. Oh, you can't just constantly shake things up. Look, have you watched college football? I know the initial reaction to the NIL has been kind of sour, but people are already getting used to players moving around and the constant shaking up of the Etch-a-Sketch. We can do it, and it's always going to generate content and money. We can also consider, since we're adding 8 teams, going global. Oh, you can look, soccer teams play all around the world. F1 travels all around the world with billions of dollars worth of equipment. If they can pull it off, then 12 players can go down to Mexico. Not a problem. And that's going to bring in even more global investors, global money. This thing is going to increase revenue big time. And at the end of the day, it creates fewer games with the same amount of broadcasts and creates meaningful games, a better product. Add the teams. Check out video 4. I'm going to go even more into the details and convince you that this is the way you save the NBA.